Hello, welcome to this amazing one-shot. We're part of the team here, and we're going to be introducing ourselves before we start playing. And let's start with our amazing players for today. Sarah.
Hello, I'm Creative Director here at One More Multiverse, the resident TikToker and girl boss.
Meg.
Hi, I am Art Director at One More Multiverse, resident witch, and a wholesome person, I guess.
I can attest to that. Yes, very true.
Yeah, wholesome witch. Oh, that was where I was going for. Yeah, wholesome witch. There we go.
Solid. Hi, I'm Antonio. I am also art director and also girl boss.
What? There's two of us.
Oh no,
Yeah.
there can only be one.
Too much power. Too much art team
Too
at the
powerful.
same time.
Yeah.
We're all devs here at Team Multiverse.
True, including me. I'm Nunu. I am all things growth, all things marketing here at One More Multiverse, and will be your GM for today. Speaking of which, we should get into what we're playing today. Before that, just want to make sure that everyone check the lines and veils we set up for today. I'm not going to read them, but you can check them on your own screen, just so everyone's aware. All right, let's go. Today's one-shot is going to be a quick one, and it's going to be about a handful of teachers at a magical university that have been selected to perform a yearly task of maintaining the school's portals. Because the portals are kept by something powerful on the other side, and they need to be appeased, and negotiations need to happen. And you three have been chosen as part of the lecturers here at this magical university to indeed lead these negotiations. And let's know a bit more about who these teachers are. Let's go the opposite direction. Let's hear about your character, Antonio.
My character? My guy? Yeah.
Well, I think that you see a sort of like 3'0" halfling man. It seems like his voice is always like struggling to reach like a certain level, so he speaks a little bit like to like the color of his shirt. It's always like hard for him to speak up. It's like sort of graying hair, a very thick mustache. That's based on reality in there. Just like a little nothing man. Just he's just there. He wears a beautiful red cape, and anybody else it would be a capelet. For him, it's sort of like drags down on the ground because he doesn't have the best posture. And yeah, he's just a little guy.
I love him already.
Me too. You also started with the voice, so I thought I had more time to solidify it in my brain.
We gotta go. You think I came here to fuck around? No, I'm ready to fucking play.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Amazing. What's his name and what does he teach?
Well, my name is Mr. Renato. Renato. That's it. And I teach. I teach several things. Actually, I have the privilege to be a professor for two classes. I teach home economics and AP Warfare, Mayhem, and Bloodshed.
What a combo.
Very diverse curriculum.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's me.
Meg, how about your character?
Okay. I'm deciding right now what our voices. I like literally practiced in the shower, but I was just like, I couldn't find it, and it sounded too nerdy, and you sound nerdy, so I'm not going that nerdy. So,
We could off nerd. Let's see who nerds out.
Right. So I'm gonna talk a little bit like this. Okay, that's what we're gonna go for. I'm Professor Shell, and I'm one of the younger professors at the university, and I am a druid. I am a tiefling, and I teach biology, the study of plants, and spirit animal yoga. I have a really kind of messy appearance. She has really long kind of blue-green hair that has a lot of like little strands hanging out a bit, and her glasses are a little bit like crooked all the time, but she adjusts it and makes it crooked on the other side, and you're not really sure if it's broken or if she's just a little bit crazy. And lately she's just constantly has like a little bit of a twitch on her left eye, but she is maybe a little bit stressed, but talks quite calmly and seems to have her shit together a little bit, but also maybe not, and is kind of cracking at the seams. But she is ready to go on this journey with everyone. She's like the youngest probably of the group of like 32 probably.
She teaches class. She teaches plants, yoga, and ASMR.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the voice I'm doing.
Just tippy tap for us
Yeah.
whenever you have some time.
Clicky clacks. I don't have the nails for it.
Oh no. Amazing, Professor Shell. All right, last but not least, who are you playing, Sarah?
I am playing Sister Jenna, half-elf cleric of the life domain, who teaches ethics of the arcane and as much of a fixture of the university as the pillars that hold it up. She is kind of a fantasy Catholic school nun, basically. You recognize her immaculately creased red robes as part of a sisterhood that she belongs to. And when she's in business mode, she will don her bone white mask that is part of her beliefs, reminding her that she is nothing but her duty, and she will return to being white bone as well. When she comes across her peers, she takes it off and puts it aside in her robes. And you can hear her very distinct, sharp footsteps echo across the cobblestones. And people often can tell when she is coming from a mile away. And that is Sister Jenna.
Amazing. Okay, just so you all know, I'm very big on improv, so I'm going to be asking questions when I think I need more information. What does your order stand for? What does Sister Jane was it Jana, right?
Jana.
Jana, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What does Sister Jana's order stand for? Is it like a believe in magic kind of order? Is it like more a believe
They
in a
believe
deity?
in discipline being the source of magic, discipline being the source of the arcane, and understanding while the rest of the world can be unpredictable and tangled, if you stand firm in your path, everything will become clear. When she teaches her ethics class, is it about having a firm foundation in what you believe in before you are able to even determine what is right and what is wrong? And she holds that to her students as well.
Interesting. Good. Okay, now that we know our characters that are going to embark on this mission today, I believe you can start the play proper. As the three of you in a snowy morning gather outside of the main building of the university. I say the main building because the portals aren't kept in the university where students could access it. No, it's kept in a floating facility above the university. And you today are going to take that flying ship towards the sky in order to reach the portal hub. How are you feeling this morning, this snowy morning, as you gather around?
I don my white mask to disguise my trepidation around going many leagues into the air. Sister Jana is afraid of heights, but will not allow anyone to know that.
I am not disguising my trepidation at all.
Oh, hi, ladies. Hi. Well, the open skies call for us this morning again. Are you excited?
I feel like
I'm not. So, in any case, please be careful. If I would not be approaching the edges of the ship, but I would really appreciate it if you didn't either, because if I see someone too close to the edge, it does spike my anxiety again. So I would really appreciate it if we took that seriously this time, ladies, because last time I went with Professor Tom, and he loved to tease me by getting close to the edge, and that did upset me greatly. So if you could refrain from doing that, I would greatly appreciate it.
Calm yourself, Renato. We don't need a repeat of what happened at the stadium last week. We know.
We certainly don't. Yeah.
I feel
Gather
like
yourself, please.
Professor Shell is like still gathering her breath because she ran here. So she's like, yeah, I'll make sure to do that. Oh, I'm ready. Ready.
As you say you're ready, a fancy gentleman in a plumed hat and a curly mustache approaches you. And you know this man as being the transit master of the university, the person in charge of this magical flying ship. As he approaches you while you're conversing, just stands there, looks around. Are you ready?
I walk up to him immediately, give him a firm handshake, and say, please lead the way forward. We are running low on time.
Absolutely, we are. If you could follow me then.
Oh, I think that as I follow along, I start asking about the like how the ship has been entertained.
Have we made like the necessary safety precautions have been taken? When was the last time an artificer took an eye to the ship and make sure that all the safety precautions were in place? Also, like, are we sure that there's no problem with the boarding and everything? Everything is correct, yes?
No,
Renato, this tradition has been around for a millennia. I'm sure they've solved how to make the ship work.
I've been in charge of this transit route specifically for 20 years, and you're doubting my capability of repairs?
Well, I'm not. I'm just like this. I'm not doubting.
Yeah, it's not you. Renato, just do me a favor. Just breathe. Just go in.
Okay.
Out.
In, out. In, out. In, out.
How's your
In, out.
perception here? It would probably be Jana or Shell, I guess?
Oh, that's a good question. Who has the best perception?
Definitely.
Let's see if I can...
It's either of us two. I think you probably have the same, unless you are proficient in perception.
Ooh, let's see. It's a 13 for Shell and a 13 for Jana. Okay.
Are we both
I
rolling?
rolled. I just rolled.
Oh.
Let the man do his job.
I'm not going to take that amazing number from you for a natural 20 for the first roll of the one shot.
20, wasn't it? Let's go.
Amazing.
Let's celebrate that. Okay.
Shell, you notice that as the transit master starts ushering the first of you towards the rope stairs, he kind of leans into his lapel and says something into a small button. Can you make sure we did the repairs last week? Because I don't really remember.
What was that?
Huh?
What?
You were... No. Right this way.
Nothing. Just remember you're breathing. Breathing.
Yeah. In, out. In, out. In, out. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Very good.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead then. Up the ladder.
Sister Jana does take the first step forward, but it is very clear her hands are trembling.
Renato does go dead last and goes very, very slowly as he counts each of the steps.
The transit master slightly pushes your back when you're too slow.
I'm going.
All right, that did take a while, but I'm sure the trip will be fine. You don't need to worry about anything about the ship. As I said, 20 years. And he climbs up the little stairs, takes the helm, and points you to the skies. Let's do it.
Hold on, everyone.
As you say that, Renato starts to hug the main mast.
I am holding my posture best as I can, but the minute the ship lurches, you hear a, oh dear God.
I feel like during the whole journey, she's holding on for out of respect for the people who want her to hold on, but she's just like kind of like holding on with like one hand while just kind of enjoying the breeze.
Nice.
Jenna's bone white grip tightens, holding on to the rope.
And after 10 minutes, the flying ship does dock above the clouds. and you're able to promptly leave it. No issue, no problem whatsoever. Those of you might have your blood pumping a little bit, the ones that are not comfortable with heights, but you are safe. On ground, question mark? At least it's wooden flooring. That's better than, not having floor, I guess.
Rochelle kind of looks over the.
Don't get that close. Don't get.
Sorry.
Yeah, remember.
Here, now I'm on the edge. I'm here, see?
That's fine.
Okay.
And as you all
Sister
take a
Jana
moment
over the railing.
as you all
Sister
take a
Jana
moment,
has taken off her mask for the first time and is like a little bit over the rail, like,
oh no!
Oh,
I'm good.
hang in there.
I'm good.
As you all take a moment to recompose yourselves, puke if you have to, and take in the splendor of this flying compartment of the university, memories start flooding back. Important moments for you, choices you've made, what led you to this career, to this point in time, and what led you to be chosen as one of the representatives of the university for this very important mission. And let's start with a little flashback for our sister Jana, I think. Let's see. Set up the moment here.
How exciting.
Ooh.
As you patrol the courtyard of the university, this has to have happened maybe 2-3 years ago, a marking moment for your long career as a teacher at this university. A young student approaches you after not an exam, after you handed in the papers correctly and given them a very, very low score. And she seems furious, fuming. I don't understand all my thinking, all the process that I wrote down everything. How is it this? How? I don't understand, Sister Jana.
These marks are simply a reflection of the final product you delivered. Where was this passion when you had to be studying for them a week ago? I appreciate the vivaciousness, but it's a little too late.
I'm going to have to repeat the second year, just because of this exam. And I swear I studied. Look, and kind of unfurls the papers. There's like fully beautifully handwritten answers, like maybe 2 pages per philosophical answer. But yeah, you probably think that it was, enough juice, enough belief. It was just like copy pasting basically from textbooks.
I pick up the scrolls and gingerly and sort of hold them up to the light. And the expression on my face goes from very, very stern, and you see like a little twitch. Maybe it's a hint of a smile of admiration on this. You handwrote all of this? You had 6 other exams this past week. This is your work?
Yep. Of course. Who else would it be?
Now, I've taught you since you were a mere hatchling. This is different from you. You have been improving then. What happened in the exam then? Where was this work ethic then?
I don't know. I have a bit of an anxiety with exams. I actually underperform a lot. When I'm studying, I know everything, and then usually I get like maybe 2 grades below what I think I should have had if I'd written down the correct answers. But like failing this hard never happened to me.
I sit down on the cobblestone and I ask them, I just kind of silently pat the space next to me. Come sit. I understand what this feeling is, but I do have to remind you that this world is full of tests and full of issues, and they do not wait for us to be ready. You understand this, correct?
She kind of sits down, doesn't sit right next to you. It keeps some comfortable distance and nods her head.
But you don't have to be in that harsh world beyond these cobblestone walls yet. I will allow you to do a take-home exam. School can be a safe space for you. And when you're ready, we'll go over the material and we can try again. You will move forward with your peers.
She kind of lurches forward like in an instant reaction, like to go and hug you, but stops herself like 1 microsecond after. Thank you so much, sister. You're not gonna regret it. I swear I'll do better. I swear. And like picks up her papers hurriedly and just runs off.
I know you will.
As you reminisce on this memory and how deeply it incorporates your ethic as a teacher, and probably one of the reasons why you've been a staple of this university for years and years and years, I think you're ready to face the challenge up ahead. Question: do you think Sister Jana has already done this since she's been like teaching at the university for so many years? Has she been chosen in the past to go into this trial, or no?
I think she has been chosen before, but has never been able to complete the trip. Seen as perhaps at the time, and maybe this is something she's ashamed of, just too green for a trip like this. It may be part of the reason why she is eyeing Professor Shell with a bit of uncertainty, just as her seniors did to her many years ago.
Interesting, interesting. Okay, so perhaps it is time to prove yourself. Let's see. Let's flash back again, this time to the Peacock Peninsula, a place familiar to Mr. Renato.
It is.
Let's see. How about something like this? Okay. Feels like the Peacock Peninsula.
It's definitely. It looks just like it.
Why, first of all, a question. Why would you visit the Peacock Peninsula? Like, why were you here at this time?
I think that it was a lot about being at a place where like his family has done so much harm. I think he wanted to see for himself how they were getting on, because it's been a long time since the incident. But he would like it, so he knows that they've rebuilt and this was like sort of like their history. But he wanted to see how well they've rebuilt. I think that like he had like that sort of like thorn on his side about what his family has done, and wanted to see that they were getting on fine.
Interesting. And probably this takes place in a specific area of the peninsula where it's like the memory is still pretty much alive of what your ancestors may have done. And as you visit this place in a solemn way, probably, you start feeling almost like a pressure drop in the air, almost if a storm is approaching.
This is normal for him. This is how he feels all the time. It's fine.
Interesting.
He always feels like a storm is approaching.
This
He's like, oh, well, you business as usual.
brought to you by anxiety.
Yeah.
Renato is sitting here and like, I guess one more day in the life of Mr. Renato.
Yeah. Renato's like sitting there being like, what's up? And he's like,
Oh, I'm just worrying.
He feels a presence, a calling. And a globe of light sprouts from under the ground and hovers above Renato's head.
Ghost?
You have to do it. I'm so sorry. I think that like he takes a second as he like and instantly goes into like freeze, because the T-Rex can only detect movement mode. So he just like doesn't move. Strong prey instincts, you can tell.
I feel you. The globe shouts as he feels your presence and your connection.
The globe
Didn't shout.
better shout.
The globe did
harder.
not shout.
Noise suppression thinks my noises are not voice.
He says,
What? What?
What?
Louder! It shouts, I feel you, in a raspy, low voice, echoing through this plains.
You feel me?
You're one of mine, are you not?
No.
Yes, you are.
In what possible way? You were made of fire.
Blood feels blood.
Oh, God. Dad?
And as you shout that, it bolts at extreme speed from where it's hanging above you and shocks into you immediately, and you feel a jolt of energy cross your body.
You're not my dad.
The globe is gone. The pressure, weirdly, that you felt your entire life is slightly lower. Almost as if you have someone holding your hand.
This feels strangely comforting, and I am more discomforted now. I was expecting certain death.
And you
That?
shout into yourself back, and the blooming threat kind of recedes a little bit. That pressure bubble kind of recedes, and you feel slightly more relieved. And you feel like, woof, I escaped this one. The globe is gone. You feel the same.
I
voice.
don't feel that.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't feel like I've escaped this one.
As you no longer see the globe hanging above you, and it's no longer a visual threat, it speaks from within you. A vessel.
You're gonna have to speak up again. I didn't. What?
I have to turn down noise suppression. A vessel.
I have a water bottle. What?
And we flash back to the future.
That's it. Great job, me.
As we flash back to the future, and Renato has relived this flashback deep within him. Let's see how this affects the character that Renato is during the course of our adventure, leading us to one final leading us to one final flashback scene for our dear Professor Shell, the youngest professor in the entire university. And I think we're gonna be doing probably something jungly.
Give us a.
Oh, your Wi-Fi's fucking up. Your Wi-Fi's fucking up.
Oh, let's give Sarah some time to come back.
Yeah,
Let's do hands.
reset.
Kyle
We are
gave
dragging.
us.
Sarah, your Wi-Fi's fucking up.
I heard her say, "I
Screen
know,"
Yeah.
but
Oh, okay.
it's doing.
Wait, we
Oh,
can
I'm
see
aware.
Some
movement, I
movement?
think.
Yes.
Oh, so that's what I heard. It's delayed.
Okay.
We wait.
Baby. Damn, it's really rough now.
I can't tell if she's not moving or she's just waiting. No, wait, that's her hand. She is not moving. I realized that was her hand. Oh, she moved again.
Very
We
slow.
have to worry about you. Like, we have to.
What did she say? Where are you
Don't
seeing
worry
that?
about me.
I can hear you guys.
Well,
I
yeah,
just
let's talk
can't
about what
see
you can hear.
Your image quality is dog
Yeah,
shit.
the image quality is.
Megan,
poopy
tell
poop.
him I can hear.
Now I can't.
We can hear you screaming through Meg.
Oh, it's very delayed.
It's like the ghost.
It's, I think it's catching up.
I think it's fine. Yeah,
I think it's catching up, but just give it a second.
Why are you guys talking that you can see messages?
No.
Discord.
On the thread?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just I'm not even part of this scene.
It's just because of your image quality on the overlay, but I think we might just risk it, Meg.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. All right. All right. One final flashback, and for this we need something greenish, maybe jungly. This maybe. Yeah, this looks good. Shell. When you flash back to a time, a very traumatic experience probably for you, Shell, but you will tell me, as outside of a jungle expedition you've done studying the local fauna, you find in the outskirts of the jungled area the dean of the university. And they look like very worried and solemn.
Dean, it's quite interesting to see you out here. What can I do for you?
Oh, how shall I put this? I bring bad news, Shell.
Okay, I'll brace myself. She braces herself, basically. She like takes deep breath.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna look in all directions and try and find. Clearly, they're trying to find words to tell you how to tell you this in the least impactful way. This research you've spent this last week doing, I am afraid.
Yes. I love this research so much. It's my heart and soul. I've put everything into it.
How shall I?
Yeah.
I'm afraid you should. I think you should stop. You should just throw it away. Forget about it. Forget about it.
What? I don't understand. What do you mean? I would never throw such a thing away.
They kind of wave their finger around, and like an illusion pops up of a book, and on the cover, a familiar name as the sole author.
This is a funny illusion you're doing. What is this?
Something that landed on my desk this morning, I'm afraid.
Oh, this is real.
Alongside a letter of resignation.
A letter of what? From who? From who?
From the author of the book.
I like. Is it a physical book or is it just like an illusion?
It is an illusion, yeah.
Do you have the book? I need to read it. I need to see it. I need to see the book.
I don't think that's healthy for you.
I think I need to see that book.
Kind of sigh, go into a little satchel, take out the book, the same as in the illusion, and hand it to you.
All right, she like grabs it quickly and starts flipping the pages. She like goes through the first few. That's interesting. There's no mention of me. And then goes, flips through, sees all of the the research that she's been doing, the topics that she's been studying, and she goes, flips to the back of the book, still no name, and then goes to the front and sees the name of her ex on the front of that book, and she throws it to the ground. She goes, what the fuck is going on? He's gone. You said he's gone? He's gone. Of course.
Yes.
Breathe. Okay. Right. It's gone? Gone. He's gone.
Gone. I'm afraid to bring this so suddenly right after I deliver these news, but it does mean we have a shortage of people to teach these classes. And, you know, I am always been a strong believer that you have the most potential of anyone in the university. I think you should power through this with work ethic and dedication and commitment.
As you say that, like a tear runs down her cheek. She's gone from angry to sad, and she goes, whatever you need.
Oh,
Poor
And nods her
baby.
head and
And I think
just kind of continues
Oh,
with the
no.
dean silently back to the school.
that's where we're gonna probably end the flashback, as like these memories come flooding into your head all of a sudden, and you're transported back to the future by a shout from the other side of the stairway. Hello! I've been waiting for you! As your colleague, Dr. Hugo, shouts.
Oh,
Hugo, we didn't expect you here. Have you been waiting for us long?
I have, actually. You have been, you're slightly late. Kind of checks his pocket watch. 3 minutes late, but that is fine.
We're
3
here now.
minutes is 3 we owe back to you, sir. There will be no issue.
All right, and as you realize you're late, Dr. Hugo
whoa!
takes you through
Ooh.
this place here into the reception.
My
Oh.
recommendation is that every time we take a step, we make it 1.5 steps. Therefore, we return the time that we owe to Dr. Hugo.
Oh boy, I don't know if I can count that much all the time.
Skip, Renato, goddammit.
I'm in the humanities.
All right, this is where I leave you. This is all very bureaucratic. This is my part of the job here. Now you can pick up the equipment you requested from Miss Luya here. She has gathered your the things you asked for. And you see as this person here starts placing bags on top of the counter.
Ooh. Is it color coordinated? Should I go for the red one?
You tell me. they probably have your names on them.
Sure.
I reach.
Could you, Shell, my dear, could you help?
Oh.
Could you help me?
Yep, I got
No.
you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Of course. This is cool. Is this community made?
Oh, I added a few extra.
Oh,
items for the
really?
community, yes.
Well, I know
It's so
exactly what I'm
community
going
made.
for. I think that, like, he takes out this from the bag. He takes out this axe that for he's a halfling, so for like a medium creature would be a pretty impressive but normal size axe. And on him, it's massive, bigger than it's like 2 Renatos like on top of each other would make up size the size of the axe. I think that probably to Shell, because she's the youngest one. I think that like this wouldn't surprise Jada because they know each other pretty well. They're both institutions in the school. But to Shell, it's sort of like disconcerting to see this little nothing man pick up this axe with one hand, like there's no problem, and just like hold it like someone would hold like a ruler, like over his head, just going like this and stuff like that. Then he straps while holding like on 2 fingers the axe, he straps like a shield to like to his forearm on the other hand. He's like,
Okay, well, yep. Ready to go. Ready as ever.
For my item, okay, question for the DM.
Mhm.
I really want to have like this gold gilded whip. Can I just use that with the stats for crossbow?
Crossbow.
Sure, it shoots bits of leather.
I don't know. It's like
shoots
long
beats of
distance,
leather.
right? Isn't
You were
it?
just
Better
inspired.
strategy?
I'm all about it. I'm all about it.
I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
technically am supposed to have a crossbow, but I'm like, this is cool.
It's a magical
it
whip.
could be really stretchy, so it technically like acts as like a projectile, but you
All right,
can hit like
alright.
60 feet away.
Yeah.
I'm just
can do
saying.
that.
No. I'm
No,
serious. I'm
It's
serious.
lame,
It's fine.
apparently.
No. I like it.
So
I dig
funny.
it. I dig it.
It's just a
Go for
funny
it.
question.
Is it? I
It is
thought
just
it was
funny.
fine.
Crossbow. I got Shell looking like every Druid ever.
No, I'll
Nice.
get a crossbow. I've
Some
been
Druid
bullied out of
TM.
my creative decisions.
No.
Really creative decisions. You're the creative
No, I
director.
love it. What's the cool?
No. What happened to the whip? I dig the whip.
Yeah, You're gonna let us shame you?
Yes,
You should. Yeah.
I continue to every day.
You're giving us too much power.
No,
Good to know.
crossbow.
Good to know.
As you equip your items, the person that gave you, Miss Luya, the person that gave you the bag, very uninterested, hasn't said one single word the entire time, just kind of points towards the staircase here on the left. Oops, there.
Ooh.
And kind of doesn't say anything, just points.
Y'all see
Shell
me
gives a
pull
thumbs
out.
up.
You guys see me pull out the lasso for like a second and then put it back in. And I go for.
Oh, it was just my shoelace.
Oh, Jaina, you and your projectile lasso.
You see Shell kind of whisper to the staff, and like you see the little leaves on it kind of shift and move a little.
I thought you meant like the staff, like the lady behind the counter. You're like, are you? Is this the ASMR class?
That's a follow.
No.
No. Yes, and continues moving.
And as you ascend this little set of stairs, you are, you can see the portal room. You've been here before, you just have never been through the portals, but you've been here before, people use it all the time. Important people request the school to lend them the access to the portals when they need to travel fast. But you're pretty sure someone should tell you what you need to do before you go through them. But no one seems to be around. You'll want to explore a little bit.
Hello? We shouldn't be left to our own devices. Nothing good comes of that.
In-
Hello?
And you
Hello?
hear like a deep voice coming from your left side. In here,
Oh,
like this
uh,
direction.
okay.
Wait.
I don't want to go first. Oh.
Oh.
And as you see
Hello.
the head of portals, Dr. Finnegan, with his research partner, Professor Barnabas, as they chat casually, Professor Barnabas himself directs his words to you. The dean is out there in the balcony. They want to tell you what the mission is about. Honestly, very easy. Did it last year, super fine.
Barnabas, you're looking moisturized, glistening.
As always, my dear, as always.
I'll definitely swing by to say hello.
I feel like.
It's-
Sorry, go ahead.
It's academy rules that we can't smoke inside. So
You gonna
Just
tell on
saying.
me again, Renato?
no.
You better not, because you outed yourself. If I get a fine, I know it was you.
I would never.
Hope
Okay.
not.
Well, we'll find the dean. Bye.
Wait, no, wait.
Instantly
We're
runs
not over
towards-
here.
Runs towards Luya and just like pops his
How
head from one corner and just says, like,
He's smoking again.
Professor Shell follows you and just.
Luya says nothing and just stomps into the room. Barnabas, I swear to God, again! And just leaves.
Oh boy, she must have smelled you all the way there. Oh, that's crazy. Well, where's the dean? All right here. Hi.
Puts
Shell,
out his cigar, looks
Shell,
at
who
you,
was
stares at you, Renato, with like death stare.
he does not look. He does not look.
It does not look.
No.
Nice.
Like just beelines towards the dean.
Nice.
Shell was
You
like
gotta-
quietly following this whole thing and trying to like be like, Renato, she's right there. The dean's right there.
Yeah, he saw. He just wanted to meet.
Yeah,
tell him
no,
what's
but
up, yeah.
she's just like, and then she goes over.
Oh, you're here. I didn't notice you come in.
Yeah, you didn't notice the smoke either.
The what now?
Nothing.
Oh. Okay. I thought you said something. Never mind. How are we feeling? Are we feeling energized? Ready?
Scared.
Yes, I'm ready.
Good.
I'm ready.
Good. Good.
Good.
Right. I'm going to tell you some of the ground rules of how this works, and then you're off and you do it. It should be simple. Half an hour, go in, go out, have a little pleasant chat, be charming, negotiate a little bit, and then it should just work. So, first of all, there are 4 guardians you will be visiting today. The Scorch Guardian, the Astral Guardian, the Tidal Guardian, and the Elder Guardian. A few notes, and they kind of flip a little notebook and start reading. A few notes, like, it looks ancient, this little notebook, by the way. The paper's like, it's like super yellowed. There's like stains, burn marks. It's been through a lot. Scotch Guardian. Jesus Christ.
Exactly so.
I wish it was the Scotch Guardian.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
And they continue. The Scorch Guardian primarily cares about wealth, physical things, right? They can touch on and hoard. But at the same time, they are very aware of the precarious situation the institution's financials are in. So if nothing happened super crazy since the last year's visit, then they should be fine to keep the same deal. If something happens, try to negotiate. As for the Astral Guardian, also pretty chill. They're very chill. Time after time, they've shown they only care about their territory and that their territory is not infringed upon, so it should also work smoothly. The Tidal Guardian, on the other hand, they like the fact of their alliance with us allows them to know more about the arcane influence in their medium, in their habitat. So if needed, try and convince them that we could help them towards that goal, maybe, but try and avoid offering anything up front. Very important, I cannot stress this enough. We do not have the funds to overexert ourselves, okay? This is what we can offer. If you do really need to negotiate, this is what the school can part with to maintain the service of the Guardians. We can offer 1 full security and personnel upgrade to defend the Guardian around the area. Okay? We can part with 5,000 gold worth of tributes and compensation. We can attempt to intervene with the government to give us funding to research a topic that the Guardian is, passionate about. And I shouldn't say this, but I trust you 3. I really do. Kind of eyes, their eyes like lock with yours, Shell, a little bit as they say this. As a Hail Mary, if you really need to use this, they can claim magical services in the future for something that they need. But they are very powerful Guardians, so if they cannot solve the magical issue they have, it means it will be very costly for us to do so. So this is like a loan, let's say. And that's why I'm saying avoid this at all costs, only if you're really failing negotiations and need to power through. Do I make myself clear?
As day, sir.
Sorry, for the Tidal Guardian, you said what again?
That they like to understand their environment and how the arcane energy of the word impacts the environment they live in. So that's why they like their partnership with us, because we can help them understand and study the effects of the arcane on their life.
Okay, got it.
Any final questions?
Will our security be guaranteed by the school?
No, you are your own security.
We're tenure. Does that change anything?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
No. You
I
are.
look at Jana.
Could you believe it? It's worse every year.
Every year.
They tried to take away. They tried to take away. I don't know how many hours they wanted to give me, and they wanted to take away my office this year.
Not the office. You've had that for decades. Sorry, Dean.
And they haven't
No.
changed the carpet in just as long.
Perhaps when I'm old bones and one of you becomes dean, you can try and get more funding. But while I'm dean, these are the conditions we live in. All the talented mages have gone to industry.
Well, we won't have to wait for long. What?
It sounds like a threat. As I was bickering with Mr. Renato, I do realize that the entire time Shell has had their head down, like very aggressively writing all of the notes. And I sort of quirk an eyebrow at her. It's like, perhaps you are, perhaps I underestimated you. You are definitely more prepared for this than I was at your age. Take pride in that.
I will.
All right, then. Renato, any last grievances?
It appears not, in which case, good luck. The portals are not
I do
open.
have several, but I will be writing back.
Nothing like a strongly worded letter.
Of course.
Eagerly await your correspondence. They say, ironically.
I feel like that whole conversation, Professor Shell was just like entranced by the dean and like totally like teacher's pet mode, and was writing notes and very like eagerly like focused. And she goes, all right. And she looks to her companions. Are we ready?
Well,
I know you. I know. Let's go.
oh, I'm not scared of combat in any way, but yeah.
Let's go.
All right, lead the way. Who do we think we have the best chances with?
Well, we have to hit all of them, don't we?
I feel very strongly.
We have the
This is
Elder here, the Astral here.
Got it. Okay.
Scorching. What if we split up?
Oh, I don't think that's
Oh, there's no.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I just wanted to give the voice that echoes over our story a small heart attack. Alphabetical is the way forward. Astral it is.
Oh, okay.
You seem, yeah. Okay.
You're all
let's-
very
like
well aligned
chronology.
in your choices.
I feel like Shell feels like the weight of her pocket grow heavier.
I'm going in.
Very well.
Okay.
Travel through. This one right there. And as you go through the portal, you feel this pulling sensation as your body is split into tiny particles and reformed on the other side of it. Quite nauseating if you're not used to it.
I hate when that happens. What happened to traveling by foot? I drove a cart.
How
I
good
just
are you at
like it. I
walking?
feel like I feel at one with one with the astral field, you know?
No.
It's kind of calming.
Oh, well, that's nice, dear.
And as you're chatting in this little group and you've just landed here, you hear a voice not very far from you. What the fuck?
Language.
This isn't your classroom, Renato. Let him speak.
I'm so sorry, I forget. Anybody below the age of 90, I have to reprimand.
The person who
Excuse
said
me?
this seems super taken aback by your language. They were not expecting it at all. It's like, what? Where did you come from?
We represent the institution, the university.
The what now?
We had an appointment.
Sorry, I feel like we're being very rude. Hi, I'm Professor Shell. You can just call me Shell.
Finally, a normal interaction for a person. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And these are
Someone
my
who's become-
compatriots, my coworkers. This is, and she points to Mr. Renato. This is
Hi.
Mr. Renato, and this is Sister Jenna.
Pleasure.
All right. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Do you care to explain why you appeared out of thin air? And he kind of adjusts his cloak a little bit, unclasps it, and folds it into a neat pile.
Why are you disrobing? What?
Sorry, I was getting ready to lay down, but now I need to look presentable to chat to you.
Are you the astral guard? We're looking for the astral guardian. Are
Don't
you
know
not the
them.
astral guardian?
No?
Do you know where we might be able to find His Eminence?
Guardianness.
With that description, I do not know. Perhaps if you describe more and not just the astral guardian, that could be anyone.
Oh, well,
Do we know what the Astral Guardian looks like?
the old lizard failed to mention, so
You know that the guardians are majestic creatures. Like no one has described their visage to you. Also, you feel like it changes from year to year. They're like fluid like that. But I know they're supposed to be majestic creatures, definitely not people.
or
I start to look around us. Is there anything like that looks like clues in to anything? Anything that looks like a guardian? Like a
Make
giant
your
creature?
choice of a perception or investigation check.
Okay, I'll definitely do perception.
I would like to do it one as well.
Can I do one? Because I feel left out.
No.
But just because of that.
hey,
Hey, nice.
I have higher perception than you. Suck it.
Oh. So you should have noticed the other thing, remember?
Listen to me. You didn't ask me. You just said, "Who is it? Is
That
it
is
Balaban?"
true.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah,
Totally my
You have
bad.
proficiency in it?
I do have proficiency.
Yeah,
on
that makes
perception,
sense.
That's it. Yeah, nice. 23. Yes, Renato, as you ask that question, you notice the
Anime
wind.
glint on the glasses.
Yes.
Yeah.
The wind kind of buffets in a weird fashion here. And right after that, it kind of shakes everything around you a little bit in rhythmic flapping.
I look up.
And as you look up, I'll fetch from my important NPC library
Do, do,
the
do, do.
Oh God, not the important NPC library.
as it lands atop.
celestial chicken.
And everyone kind of recedes a little bit from where they were. What the? Yo,
right.
what is this? I didn't
All right,
sign up
kids,
for
get
this.
out, get out of the way, get out of the way. Go, leave.
They kind of recede a little bit, but don't leave outright. But like stand behind you.
Who wants to talk to the chicken?
Hello,
I
ice
guess go.
creature.
Kind
Shell?
of eyes you curiously, cocks their hand. You must be from the school.
That we are. Me and my esteemed colleagues are here to continue conversations and make sure everything is okay on your end. How's it going? How are you?
I have been better, I will be honest. These-
Jana puts down her crossbow and immediately hides the fact that she was pointing a weapon at this creature.
My personal space has been invaded by these so-called adventurers, and I would like them removed for our agreement to continue, and perhaps precautions so this doesn't happen again in the future.
I
Oh.
see. Well, we'll just have a chat with our new friends here and we'll see if we can negotiate for them to leave and never come back again. She smiles.
I shall be waiting as the stars wait for the sun every day.
How poetic. Okay.
Okay. We
Well,
walk over here.
you've heard the chicken. It's time to go.
What? What do you mean? We can't just go. We have a mission like half a day down the road.
Well, time to get half a day down the road. Since you don't have to park here, it's fine. You can move. I don't know. Walk 20 minutes. You'll be fine.
You are encroaching on a very important dignitary's mission here. We are trying to secure the safety of our home, just as I assume you are doing something of similar noble intention. But you must.
And also your safety may be at risk here. If you didn't see, there's a giant creature above your camp.
Very sound argument, if you ask me. Who wants to attempt to persuade these adventurers to leave? Perhaps with some help, since everyone chimed in a little bit.
I can do it.
Was like,
I have
not
some
me.
charisma.
Let's not go for me. Let's not go for
I can do it. That would help.
I'll
Yeah,
help.
Okay.
We help.
Like this is a
So
good job.
then I need to do another.
Advantage. You have.
Yeah.
advantage.
Oh, I didn't hit with advantage. But that
14.
14.
so 14.
13 is not bad. It's not bad. They kind of seem partly convinced by the giant bird that might eat us arguments, but they're like, well, there's some cost associated with relocating. This, like, we have to find another time, lose rest, find another place. Is there anything you may perhaps want to compensate us with so we can move?
Do we have money?
Yeah, but there's
No, we're not giving them money.
No, the Scotch
You have
credit card.
authorization to spend up
Yeah.
to 5,000 of the school's credits.
Yeah, but the Scotch tape guardian likes money, and I bet he's not gonna be happy with the thing.
That
Yeah.
is true.
So I will say that while we may not have things straight to you, I can make the path maybe a little bit easier for you. And she brings out her staff, which is there it is. Okay. And she said I could maybe perhaps speak with the fauna of the nearby area and see if they can make the terrain easier for you and make the path really easy. So that way it's not a hard trek for you. Is that okay?
Very well. It's not like I want to fight a giant chicken anyway. So yes, if you could make it fast and quick and effortless, we'll relocate.
Okay. I
Great.
will go ahead and talk to the plants then. Give me one moment. And she'll kind of go over here and she'll kneel and start talking to the tree and start talking to the flowers. And she'll kind of sit down with the staff across her lap and kind of with her hand brush against the leaves, and she'll cast like speak with plants through it.
Mhm.
And she'll go, hi, I hope that maybe you can help out our compatriots here who would like to just travel through easily. You know, make this a nice, like, relaxing little stroll. And she kind of just like touches the soft grass, just like very like just like petting the grass as she goes.
Like,
Just trying.
you hear pleasant feedback responses from like the flowers and the grass, and then a very scared, oh gosh, who's there? From the tree right in front of you.
Oh,
I've never been spoken to. What is this?
relaxed, relax. She's going to full ASMR.
ASMR again.
She's full ASMR mode. This is how you talk to plants with ASMR. It makes sense. And
Tap on the trunk.
she
Make
taps
me
on the
a
trunk.
nature check.
Okay.
Nice.
Do they like the tapping?
Very average.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't seem like super pressed on helping you, but they're like, sure, at our own time, we'll kind of get out of the way. Absolutely. So yeah, you're sure they'll try. They'll at least attempt to make the passing easier.
Sure.
And while she's down here, she's gonna set the stone in like under a little bundle of flowers. Actually, I can grab it's a crystal. A little crystal.
Nice.
And I'll place it. It'll be this little. Oh, that's kind of a large crystal. No, this crystal. Here, she's gonna hide it, and then she's gonna hide it underneath a flower.
Nice. I love it. Love it. Cool. Cool. The bird awaits you.
I also step forward and, grasp Bright Smile's forearm, and I cast guidance on them.
On the plants?
No, on the guy.
Oh, on the guy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Nice. He feels energized and, whoa, appreciate it. I'm sure I can pack up much better now. I know this kind of magic. And kind of starts moving and packing up all his bajillion weapons, and everyone kind of starts unpacking as well. So, and the Astral Guardian then wants you to take care of his problem. People are encroaching on his territory. So what are your solutions? Do you want to try and negotiate your way out of doing anything? Because you do have limited resources for the other 3 Guardians as well.
Sure, we definitely can do some. Oh, magnificent celestial chicken! Please give us a moment to confer. You guys.
Very well.
I feel like this one is kind of a loser. I feel like we can get away with not doing anything much to help him at all. Like, maybe what we could do is, I have a rope. Maybe we could tie a rope to these 2 trees here at the bottom, here and here, and we put a no trespassing sign on it, and then we'll be on our merry way.
Don't you think that an astral guardian who's defended this plane since time has begun is considered that?
Don't you think that an astral guardian that has defended this plane should be able to keep teenagers from loitering on his lawn?
You should try that. You should try pointing that out to him. I'm sure he'll love it.
I don't think that will. Something tells me that won't work. But
So
we should try. We should try I think we should try the rope thing.
I'm not against the rope thing, honestly. I think a good, well-informing sign. I think people might see that and go, "Oh,
Shell,
maybe I shouldn't go here."
maybe we do not disrupt his realm. Talk to those trees of yours. Your friends now, aren't you? Have them redirect the path anytime someone comes near. Is that within your ability?
Oh, that is such a good idea.
I'm full of them.
All right. Shell is gonna go
Humility.
Over to that tree. Felt a little bit too freaked out, so she's gonna go to this bigger tree,
Nice.
hoping that it's like a little
Find
bit
a less
older.
nervous tree.
Yeah, like a little bit older, a little bit wiser. She's gonna sit down with her staff again and go. Hi. How are you doing?
Hello, who's there?
Hi, I'm Shell. It's so nice to meet you.
Shell is in peanut shell or seashell or other shell.
Whatever you prefer. Whatever brings to mind something happy, something good.
I'm allergic to peanuts. Wait, I
Then
can't
we'll
be on the
go-
tree.
We'll, we'll go with seashell, sound of a breeze.
Okay,
That.
how can I help you, seashell?
So, we were wondering, you see that large bird there?
Yeah?
You see, they protect this area. They're going to keep the forest really lovely without people stomping on it and cutting down trees and things like that. And in return, if you could keep this area a little bit denser than the other areas, making it really hard to traverse this area, then so that way nobody can get in on their little nesting area, then it'll be like a really nice little relationship between the two of you. Codependency.
This does sound enticing. Make me a persuasion roll and add your nature score on top of it.
Okay. And then do I get help from them tapping?
I would say definitely yes.
Yes.
But I'm not the DM, but definitely
Maybe,
100% yes.
Maybe a little sun, sacred flame cantrip. No, maybe not flame, actually. Hold on. No.
No.
Fire the entire forest.
A little
roll.
sunlight with thaumaturgy.
And then, but add 1 to it for nature. So 17.
You only have 1 nature?
No, it's add 2 for persuasion, but my nature is +3.
It's an intelligence skill. And she goes for
Oh,
Yeah.
nature plus.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't think about that. I forgot about the whole nature being intelligence thing, and I have a very low intelligence.
It's fine. So the roll was the persuasion was 16, right?
Yes, but 17 using the nature stat. Yeah.
Wait, isn't your nature +3?
Yeah, so it's
I'm
the
not
+2.
saying
My
replace.
persuasion's
I'm
+2.
saying add your nature.
Oh,
score
add
to
it. Oh, cool. Okay. So
19.
then it'd be 19. That's
19
even better.
is more than enough. It kind of a long
God.
time thinking.
What are you doing?
All right, this sounds good. We won't let anyone camp here. We'll scare them with our spooky branches.
Oh, thank you so much. All right, well, I'm gonna go now.
But that bird better not step on my flowers.
I'll let them know.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye, peanut shell.
bye.
And she stands up. Kind of like when she stands up, it's kind of like yoga standing up. like she'll push up. And then she'll walk over here. So I talked to the tree, and they're going to make it denser around this area so that nobody can traverse in and camp here again. And the only thing that the nature around here asks is that you just don't stomp on their flowers.
That can be arranged.
Perfect.
Okay, well, that settles it. Good day.
Consider our contract prolonged for 1 more year.
Wait,
That's all we can
Perfect.
ask for. Thank you.
do you need help signing?
Could we get a talon print on there? I'll send you an email.
Sighs very deeply and takes off.
I'll send you the DocuSign later.
Does that mean, did it sign? Did it, yes?
Yes.
You have the impression that the contract is in effect.
Something tells me the contract is in effect.
Okay. On to the
I
next.
think that I look around and like,
Where's the door?
Portal appears in front of you.
Oh, there's the door. Okay.
So convenient.
And you are back at the Ader Hub.
Well, that wasn't so bad. If all of
Well,
them
speak
can
for
go that
yourself.
smoothly.
Oh, you meant the chicken? No, yeah, the travel was something else though.
I am.
Shell kind of looks over here at the book. Did anyone ever look over here?
no.
What's this? And she kind of takes a look at the book. And it has stuff on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
Okay.
Goes back
Yearly
to-
log.
It's a spreadsheet of everyone who has completed the yearly Portal Guardian routine check. It goes back centuries. Last year's entry, Professor Brigard. Impulsive orals. Just have a very physical reaction to that name. Professor Barnabas Almaris. I don't read Roman numerals. Is that a 4?
Four.
Yes. Great
Okay.
job.
I missed that day in elementary school.
I
love
want
that
to
type of
believe that
thing
you're
about
saying
it.
this in fiction.
I cannot believe that that's true. I love that. Okay, great.
I have
We
the
truly
same
did
thing.
miss the day that
Not
we
with
were
Roman
taught.
numerals. I missed how to read the time on an analog clock in elementary school, and I never learned.
Are you guys for
Wow.
real right now?
Yeah. Well, now I
I'm
know.
not cool about the Roman
You know that this
numerals.
is going like out. Like people are gonna
That's
watch.
fine.
It's fine.
That's fine.
It's not. It's
None
not.
of
I
us
would
can
not.
read.
I
your
live my
excuses.
truth.
So it's not.
Oh, Miss
Did you see
Frizzle was
that?
in.
Mrs.
Oh,
Frizzle?
Miss Frizzle was a handful. She was insufferable. When you came into the school,
How
she already
dare
had left.
you sully Miss Frizzle's name?
You don't know her. You didn't know her. No, she was a
I've heard
handful.
about her.
Little
Well,
bit.
yeah. I'm sure on the papers. Yes, she
Students
got
loved her.
dishonorably discharged, or whatever the equivalent for professors is. It was a really
Right.
public affair. Oh yes, it involved students and military personnel. It was rough. It was bad. It was bad.
I feel like my
Dishonorable
whole
discharge.
childhood is shattered.
I was interviewed. Yes, the squad did try to bury it. It didn't work. It was rough. It was bad.
There was a bus involved. It was a mess.
It was bad. It was bad. We don't speak about Frizzle. We don't. It's awful.
You do.
Seashell looks sad.
You do also notice that, like, the first name, Renato and Jana, it was a teacher that was here last year and inexplicably just stopped showing up.
Oh, and that Brigard man. Yes, he was remember Jana? He was like that nice young man, really
Very
dashing, really
Very
brashing, really bright.
bright.
Yes. I wonder what happened to him.
Bit inconsistent, but I like that about him.
Was
was
he the
refreshing.
one that made that incredible paper, and then it
I
outsold any other paper before,
not
and it got turned into a
Put
book?
that down. The
Mhm.
minute I had that copy, I pre-ordered it. I never
And
pre-ordered
yeah,
anything, but I
and I
pre-ordered
do say it. I do say it as a professor. To be honest, the greatest paper I've read.
I think
I
it
do.
really, I am proud to say that I came from the same institution that was able to produce such brilliance.
To be honest, yes, I think that like he is, and I would say a role model for any young professor, trying to get into this academic field. You should read it, Shell, because I bet it would teach you plenty. And I think that if I was at that time, like formative time in the beginning of my career, I would read it very carefully, because maybe one day you could do something as great. I believe it. I believe you.
One of those books where you can't help but think, maybe I could do that too.
Yeah.
And that is truly a wonder and a blessing at our age.
I think that all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
No.
I love these topics. I studied these topics closely. I written about these topics. It's almost like I wrote the book or something. I feel so connected to it. Yeah.
But you did it. In any case, we should go to a guardian.
Which guardian do you want to face off against next?
Coin flip. Heads right, tails left.
Oh, how exciting! The Lady of Fate will decide our
We
next
could
step.
roll
Oh,
using the
we can roll.
rolling pod.
I'll do it. Evens, we go left. Roll. Even, we go left.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be honest, I feel very threatening. Opening up for a negotiation with my crossbow in my hand.
Oh,
You look very threatening.
you look like you mean business.
Yeah.
It just feels like the wrong tone to start with.
As you say that, you look ahead of you and you see 4 skeletons surrounding a cart filled with gold bars.
God.
Never mind.
And a giant snake-bodied creature chatting to an elf, it seems. I swear, this is all we've got. There's no more we can do. We're already running low on resources. I don't believe you. And you see this interaction happening.
Oh. Are we moving forward towards the skeletons? Okay.
They don't seem to pay you any attention.
Hell, Traveler, are you in need of any help?
Perhaps if you have a cure for greed, and points at probably the Guardian.
I look at Renato.
Renato, join us.
Okay. Hi!
Are these skeletons threatening or non-threatening?
They don't seem.
Oh, no, those are mine. Those are mine. Don't worry.
Okay.
May we pass?
Ah, sure. She waves her hand, and the skeletons move down.
A skelemancer.
Quite unnerving, but an impressive display.
Get used to it.
Host Lady of the Pond! We come to you from the university bringing tidings of great woe.
Whoa, you say?
Hey, well, I mean, the contract has expired, so
I've been expecting you.
that's great.
Finally, an appointment.
Yeah.
I wish my payments to increase.
Oh, well, we thought you would say that.
The local populace does not bring me enough tribute.
What happens if they don't bring you tribute? Again?
I no longer offer my protection to their villages.
I feel like with this money, you guys could buy, like, actual protection.
You'd be surprised. Some pretty nasty stuff coming our way.
Okay, well,
I'm sure they know their own circumstances.
Oh.
We heed you to increase your annual fee. How does 4,000 gold sound?
I would like 14,000 more.
I see. That's a lot of gold.
Told ya. Cure for greed, anyone?
How do you feel about installments over the next decade?
5 months, we will pay you 1,000 gold.
Truly, we could just set up a 15-year deal and we give you, 4,000 each year. That will definitely 4,000 times 14. I look over.
I'm home ec. You're on your own.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money over time. And what is time, right?
You see as the creature kind of blinks, a bit confused by all these numbers.
Oh, say more numbers.
Installments, I do not understand.
Over time.
You know when you get a lot of money on one go and you're like, wow, that's so much money, right? You know what I mean?
I hold up one of the gold coins that we've been given, and I cast thaumaturgy on it so that it appears like blindingly bright. And hold that up. This is not any ordinary gold. This is what our institution stands for. And I like let that light reflect in her eye.
It's called gold in the dark.
But it is so small.
Not all gold weighs the same or spends the same. This is different from what you have. This is new.
Does not feel right. Volume feels better. Huh.
Installments make it so instead of getting like one huge sum of gold at one time and then you forgetting about it, you make it so you receive that sum of gold at intervals. And so you get that rush of dopamine every month.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
So
We're
instead of
calling
getting
it
like
Gold
one,
Box, a monthly
yes.
subscription.
Instead of getting like one huge sum of money, you get, I mean, you will get the exact same amount of money by the end, but because you get it time little by little, that rush happens every time. Instead of you getting used to that and then being sad because you're used to it. There's no magic anymore. It's about keeping the magic alive.
4,000 gold every week.
No, every year.
You
Thousands.
have
month.
gold.
4,000. No, okay, let's see. Like 1,000 skulls every. I don't know enough math. Wait, okay, 1 second. I literally pulls up a calculator. I'm doing it right now.
Drawing in the sand. You carry the one. No, bring the two down.
I'm literally 1 second. He pulls out a calculator as I'm doing right now.
Okay, no.
It would be an abacus.
No, it's a calculator. It's a magic calculator, actually. I know what my character does. Please don't tell me.
So it's which one is a bigger number? Okay, 5, or 416. Wow, that's huge, right? Which one is the bigger number?
The second one.
Definitely. So you're like 5,000. 5? That's small. What about 416 every month? That's huge number, right?
416 every month.
Yes. And then every month you get excited because you know that like at the beginning of the month, those 416 gold is coming.
You see before you only a dozen gold bars. We will give you 400
100
coins.
The elf is listening to this attentively and pipes up. Shut up! Like 1,000 each month, but you have to take it now. You have to say yes now. 1,000 each month.
Shut the fuck up.
Now. 5, 4, 3. I accept 1,000 each month. I do not know math, but I am not dumb.
Look how long it takes me to say the full number. So quick. 460. That takes so much longer. It's a bigger number.
As the elf whispers in your direction.
Oh.
I thought she was outbidding us. And I was like, shut up.
What was that? Why are you conspiring?
Oh, we're not. No, it's just
Only
we're
counting
trying-
amongst ourselves.
We're trying your
Trying
accent.
to do the math.
So we have an agreement.
I think so, definitely. Yes.
Yes.
By the
Yes.
way, I'm with them. I'm part of this agreement. So from us,
Yes, the village is with us, with the
Yeah.
agreement, the protection of the village.
In the institution.
The
Yeah,
institution will be getting credit for the protection of the village by you.
Very well. We have an agreement. Great. I'm out. Okay.
Wait, before
Jack-
she signs. Well, yours, Celans, you have to sign the contract before we agree.
Everyone knows the strongest contract is a verbal agreement.
Definitely. Can you just go ahead and say it, please?
I, the Scorching Guardian, accept an increase in payment of 1,000 gold pieces per month.
Definitely. Great.
Or
We did it.
maintenance of the portal connecting to my domain and the protection of the elven village.
Great. Well, that settles it then.
Absolutely.
Very well.
Pleasure to have made your acquaintance.
No worries. And the elf kind of comes near you. By the way, I've been paying them in bronze, like slightly painted over all this time. They never noticed, so you could do something like that.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Great. Great to
We'll
know.
jot it down in the log.
Bye. And as you're like slightly further away, you're doing the same for the 540 there. So yeah, bye. And just starts leaving and the skeletons go after her.
That went smoothly.
That went pretty well.
We really need to add a business curriculum, really help those students. I'm realizing there's a gap in our in what we provide our students, a really well-rounded education. That was embarrassing, frankly.
The what?
We couldn't count.
Oh, the math.
We're all socials. We're all the.
Yeah, we're not that. Yeah,
Well, you have no excuse.
exist,
You're a
we just-
scientist.
Oh, yeah.
You should really. Yeah, you should
Yeah,
really
I'm a
read that
scientist.
paper. You should really read that paper because that guy looked like he could count. It was insane. Yeah.
You know, I
Well,
bet
let's
he had
go.
lots of tools to help
yes,
him.
sir.
I bet he had lots of tools, and you know what? I bet he had someone to help.
Well, I
I
don't
bet
think
he
so.
did.
It looked very much like an auteur kind of
Oh,
business.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what they say about genius. It
Yeah.
truly comes from within.
Mhm.
Yep, yep,
Mm.
yep, yep.
You know, no. You know what? No, no, not anymore. No, I wrote that book. That book was written by me, and he took credit for it, and I never talk about it because you know he was also my ex, and that is also not like allowed in the school. And but no, he took the credit and left the school, and then I've taken over all of his classes and have been doing that ever since. I have 3 different classes that I'm taking care of, and I'm stressed, and I'm not getting credit for it, and I am tired of hearing people boast about him when he is full of shit.
It doesn't smell like smoke anymore.
By the way, it definitely does smell like smoke again.
I'm just kidding.
So-
Sorry, I apologize. That was unprofessional.
Fuck that guy.
Thank you. That's what I'm
Language.
saying.
But first, we have one last guardian to speak to. Are
do.
we ready?
Have you tried to prove this to someone?
It's been complicated. The dean is working on it with me.
Oh well, then you have no hope. I'm sorry.
What? But the dean is
Oh, the
so
old lizard?
responsible. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Very well. With that, you're back at the Aether Hub, of course, and ready for one final Guardian conversation.
We did it. I'm so glad. I thought that this would involve a lot more bloodshed.
Are we ready?
Oh, I did go
Oh.
through the door.
She's like, oh fuck. She had done a long inhale, and then had her eyes closed.
Chell.
Oh.
I apologize for underestimating you earlier. Your wisdom is definitely beyond your years, and you've shown yourself more than capable in this endeavor. You should take the first steps forward.
She kind of touches her chest. And she kind of bows and says, "That truly means a lot to me to hear from you." Hey.
I also cast Sacred Flame around Shell's staff.
Ooh,
So is that a little
Ooh.
light?
yeah. Ooh, can I get an animation for it?
As you do this, you notice you are in a bubble of air, and all around you, there's water.
Incredible.
Ooh. If you go on the animation pod, there's a water breathing animation. Guys.
Ooh. Let me see.
If you just go look up water breathing, you could have bubbles.
How charming. Who is capable of sustaining such magic?
As you reach the end of this rocky formation, you see 2 creatures. One is gently humming to herself, and the other slowly moving their fins in like an appreciative manner of the humming and the pleasant sound. They don't seem to notice you.
They don't notice us?
Yeah. Pardon me. Hello? She kind of waves in the water. Hello?
The
Sorry to
humming
interrupt.
stops. And they move closer to where you stand.
Hi.
You must be from the university. We have been awaiting you, Frankie and I.
Frankie.
You hear, at the uttering of the name Frankie, you hear a
Bless you.
Hello.
Then you
pleasant
must
to make
know.
acquaintance.
You must know then for what reason we come. We're here to renew the contract to keep our school a sanctuary for those who wish to learn there.
Yes, indeed. I am afraid this year I cannot be as lenient as years past. Circumstances have changed. We've had issues. Our weapon reliquary has been broken into. Artifacts stolen because of the lack of security we've had to put in place so we could guard your portal. We are not happy.
Well, the Institute is willing to offer better defenses so that the next year this doesn't happen again. Would that be okay?
It depends on the amount of defenses you are willing to offer.
Mhm. Can you tell us a little bit more about the enemies that are stealing from you?
Unfortunately, that is the tricky part. We do not know who perpetrated the crimes, which makes it more concerning.
Oh, how about that? We could we could give the resources of the university to help you research who these enemies are, so you are better prepared to defend them, and therefore you will need less resources to defend against them.
Nothing better than to be armed with knowledge, girl.
Yeah.
I am intrigued by your offer.
Thank you.
Although that doesn't immediately solve our problems, it takes time to research and prepare.
But you will have the power of the university behind that research, so it will be much, much quicker.
Would it be immediate? I doubt it.
But
How about
it will nip the problem at the bud.
we do both in that case? You offer some extra security and potentiate us with the knowledge necessary to find out more about our enemy.
If the research goes, well, we'll have defenses while research is being done, so that way our researchers aren't getting in harm's way as well. And then once that's done, perhaps defenses aren't even needed anymore after that point. So
And we happen to offer the magical services that that old lizard didn't want to give. 5K. Do you know how much these kids pay for tuition? Do you think that 5K is something for them?
We do have a fair amount of scholarship students.
I was a scholarship
yeah.
student.
I was too.
I was, and my family's pretty well off. In any case, should we go?
Yes.
I think we accept this deal, and we brace ourselves for what's next.
Nothing's next. This is the last guardian. We're good.
Going swimmingly.
Yes, we're all very clever.
Oh, your
we accept these
wetness.
terms.
I feel like Shell stand back. Oh, go ahead. Renata.
Oh, cool. What? Me?
He said, "Oh my wet, no, you're wet."
Let's hear it. Oh my goodness. Let's go.
You started.
Commit to it.
Please.
Oh, your wetness. In all your slimy glory we behold you. We accept these terms, as slick as they are. We will bring you defenses, and we'll bring you research. With these two, we consider our side of the agreement paid. Will you honor your deal?
I, the title guardian, accept the increased defenses of research to better understand our enemies as payment for the extension of our contract for 1 more year.
Well, that said, it's a good day.
Perfect. All right, and we head off.
Truly a pleasure.
We did it.
Bye. As you are transported back to the Aether Hub, the portal central of the university, your Mage University, you hear sounds. Get him, boys! Deactivate the crystals while you can! We need the money! And you look into the center of the plaza, and you find a familiar face. As the scoundrels that you've left behind at the Astral Hub have somehow made it through the portal into the university and are now attempting to steal the power cores of the portal hub. Pretty dangerous stuff. And with that, let's get into initiative. You can still try and
we're
solve this.
fighting.
There we go. Boom. Ooh.
Let's go.
Start combat. Okay. Ooh, it seems like we have a very high roll. Right, this should work. All right, this individual you've met prior is now acting first and sees you. They were too fast. We didn't have time. This wasn't in the plan. And it's going to move 30 feet towards there and hold an action to see what your reaction is to what is happening here. Bringing us to Mr. Renato's turn. What is your reaction to this turn of events?
I think that he goes, uh-oh, and she turns towards Shell and Jada and says like, okay, well,
Don't get too close. You know how he gets.
and then you see as like a shift happens in his face as like his skin sort of like reddens into like this deep beet red color as like veins around his body start to pop, like too much blood rushing in. He starts to turn like red to purple as if he was like holding his breath for like several minutes. And you see as like the glasses fog up and as they fall to the ground, you hear this like completely different voice leave the throat of the halfling, just like, I crave bloodshed and death. And just like you see as he like dashes through the floor of the thing, 15 feet to the guy, and instantly he's gonna go for, I think he's gonna go for, he's gonna bonus action rage, reckless attack on him.
Nice.
And he's gonna invoke the Fury Spirit, which is from his subclass, to attack this guy and show him what's what. So I get advantage on that. Furious Axe. Oop.
Ooh.
No,
Oh.
but I get advantage.
You do get advantage.
And that is much better. Those 34 hit or whatever what that was. Yeah, it's 24 hit, sorry. That will be 8 points of damage.
Nice.
And I get a second attack. That also is going to be a furious reckless attack. 19 hits.
Yep, hits.
And that will be 8 points of damage. So 16 points of damage total as he like lifts this battle axe bigger than himself and sinks it into the body of the enemy with this guttural growl. And you see as like, as blood pours from the wound, you hear this like awful like laugh as he like starts to like, you see as he licks the edge of the blade, and you see this crazed lunatic in front of you where Renato once stood.
So he's gonna attack whoever damaged him with his held attack.
Yeah.
And you see that the weapon he's holding is peculiar. It seems magical in nature. It also seems he's not super familiar with the weapon he's using, so it's not his weapon of choice, which means that he acquired it recently. And he's going to attempt to hit you twice with it, Renato.
Try it. 21 hits.
And the second to hit is 20.
It does hit. Both hit.
Okay. So it'll be 10 points of piercing plus 12 points of piercing as well.
So 22.
You see as the trident...
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. It's not 22.
Oh, it should be less.
Yeah, because it's half. These are all piercing damage?
Yes, these are all
For
piercing.
11 points of damage.
Nice. You see as he whips the trident around, splashes of water sprout from it, piercing your skin.
You see as the trident pierces his skin, you see as he just laughs maniacally as like he feels the blood rushing through his veins. Seems like he's enjoying it.
That is your turn, which means we are now in the companions' turns, and this individual here is just simply gonna look around, panic a little bit, go back to the crystal, and tinker with it for a while. It seems they are pressed for time in what they need to do to complete their goal. Shell.
Cool. Okay. So Shell is going to move this way, and as she turns the corner, she is going to see the other two, and she's going to wild shape.
Ooh.
And she's going to shape shift into... Yeah, I'm going to shape shift into a cougar.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Still armed with a staff.
No, the staff will go away.
No, it stays there.
Like that. Like that.
Holding it in its maw.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not 30 feet. And she'll stop here. And actually she'll use her action to run up all the way to there. Here, next to this one.
Hey,
and...
Meg, as a panther, you have 50 feet of speed, so you can use your action to attack, actually.
Oh,
That is true.
that's sick. You're amazing. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to attack.
Go for it.
So Shell in like panther form, cougar form, goes to do a bite attack. Rolls to hit. That surely hits. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. And the damage, not amazing, but like pretty good. A nibble.
Get off me! Throw it. Gonna try to slap you away.
Yeah. And that will be all for Shell's turn.
Nice. Next turn is Mayor's turn, one of the companions, and she's gonna try and keep you at bay with one hand, even if you're snapping at her arm, and try to fiddle with the crystal with the other one. And that's her turn.
Mm-hmm.
Jana.
All right. I start off with casting Sanctuary on Shell, and call out from across the room. I'll ensure you put your name down above that imposter's. It's your name that deserves to be there. And I cast that. And then for main action, we can talk more when you're in human form. And then for main action, I cast Spirit Guardian over myself, and I allow a wave of light to kind of burst out, kind of like throwing my robes out around me. And
nice.
And I then want to move.
Sure.
Let's see how much distance I have. I want to move in between the two people fiddling with the crystals. Is that something I can do?
Well, so
How much distance you got?
Let's see what I got.
With 30, you can reach there.
Okay. Does that get them within range of my Spirit Guardian?
One of them, yes, the man-eater one.
The man-eater one? Okay, I will do that then.
Cool. I believe it's when they enter the area for the first time, right? Is that what the spell says?
Mm-hmm. So it is 3d8, rolling that for damage.
Nice.
And 11 points of damage.
Nice. I believe that's your turn. Bringing us back up to the top of the round, for this fella right here. Okay, he's not happy. He's gonna move around you, Renato. 5, 10, 15.
If he's within my range, he gets half speed.
Yes. Okay, so he's not gonna move more than this. But he does enter the spell area for the first time in turn. So you will also attempt to save against your spell.
Ooh.
That is a 12. I believe that's a failure. So you can roll 3d8 again.
Yep. Hell yeah. Not within our school. And that radiant damage hits.
That hurts like hell. He screamed as he enters your area, and he's now gonna swipe his trident in a downwards fashion and attempt to shoot a crashing wave against you. Let's see if this works.
Is it hitting Jana?
Jana, yeah.
Opportunity attack, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
As my usual. 27.
Ooh,
Ooh, natural 20! Let's go!
Okay, so that will be a 10, and I get to re-roll my dice, which is a d8. So 13 points of damage to the boy.
Yikes.
As Renato sees that his foe is engaging someone else and be like, fight me, and just see as he sinks the axe on the back of the guy as soon as he stops paying attention to him, and you see the same fire that once entered his chest start to burn through his fingertips and his eyes.
Nice.
You'd know better than to turn your back to us.
That still means that it's a 20 to hit you, Jana, and I think that does hit.
Fuck, yeah, that surely does.
So you feel as a tidal wave crashes against you for 9 points of cold damage.
Just a flesh wound.
And you need to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm sure you're great at that.
No. Me, the cleric.
Hey, that's pretty fucking good.
Okay.
Get a 16. There is a success. Is exactly what you
Underneath
needed.
these nun robes are rippling muscles.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because there was a success, he's going to attempt to do the same thing again.
Okay. Well, you know what? Now we mean business. Let's take it off.
25 to hit. That is 14 cold and another strength saving throw.
Oh my god. 14 points of damage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, that's a good roll though.
Okay.
Strength saving throw. 19. She got a 19 on the.
That
strength
is,
saving throw.
again, more than enough. So you resist the brunt of the force and you brace and you don't get pushed back, which is really good. He's going to try and, as a bonus action, poke you with the other end of the trident, Renato.
Try it, bitch.
As
Yes, it does it. Yeah.
for, again, 14 points
Oh
of
my god, that's the
blood.
back?
These are some hard
Yeah, these are
rolls.
some
Yeah.
fucking insane. He's with the bug. He's poking me with the back. 7 points of damage.
You know,
Perfect.
said you guys that thought this was gonna be easy.
But it is your time to take revenge on this hit, Renato.
I think that as you see more and more of that fire consuming him, his skin is turning more red. His voice has completely changed into one that you do not recognize. He seems possessed, and he's gonna do a good old furious axe attack. That will be 13 to hit. Does that? No, I'm guessing, but he has
Misses.
advantage, so it's fine.
Oh, yeah, that's
Well,
true.
10.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
no.
First attack doesn't do it.
No.
He's going for a second attack. 14.
14 misses.
9. Sadly,
Oh my god.
Oh,
he's been
no.
rolling like shit. 2, 7, 3, and 6.
No.
I think that he's so taken aback by this fury that he's not really concentrating on landing good hits. He's just putting all his strength behind them. Seems to miss.
Damn, rough. Boonfist's turn. Continues to tinker with the crystal. You see the rune on the crystal flickers. Shell.
Okay. I think that Shell is going to try and pull this person to the ground and
Okay.
and grapple them
Nice.
so that they
Okay.
can't do what they're doing.
Makes sense.
Okay. Ooh,
Oh,
21.
Let's
Yep.
go.
absolutely.
Okay, so yeah.
Oh, it's the Lion King scene.
Yes.
You feel? Yeah.
And
Alright.
she has them currently grappled to the ground and is looking at the other one and growling at them.
Nice.
And that will end my turn. I'm gonna just hold them there.
It is her turn, and she's going to spend the turn attempting to leave your grapple. So let's see if that works.
Contested as well for this
Again, same thing.
one? Okay, same thing. Got it. 20. Oh, I did
Yep.
well again. 20.
Yeah, you keep
Dirty
her
20.
locked tight. No turn done there.
Right.
I'm going to quickly add a counter to the crystals so you know how many turns have passed that have been tinkered with. Jana.
All right.
Good other
I the
The
spirit
other
guy,
guy.
The other guy. Yeah.
he's still within my range, so it doesn't don't have to see if he gets affected by Spirit Guardian. I'm gonna do Healing Word as well. So everybody can roll 1d4.
No.
Nope. You want mass healing word? Is that what you're looking for?
Creature sorry, mass
Healing
healing
word?
word. Yeah. I'm gonna do
Nice.
mass healing word.
Yep,
Ooh,
yep.
7 healing. I'll take that. Sure. All right. Feel that
Good one,
little hit of caffeine. For main action, I'm gonna cast. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast guidance.
For example.
I can do it on Shell. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna cast it on Shell because you're right next to me. I'm gonna reach out, scruff your little head. I'm sure you like that. It's a little weird for me, but I'm willing to do it for you.
Strange.
And
Weird.
that is the end
I don't like him.
of my turn.
I don't like him.
A little
Cool. Bringing us
stroke.
back to the
Shell's not sure what to do with that.
top of the round. He feels surrounded. His plan is foiled. One of his allies isn't able to touch the crystal anymore. So what he's going to do is going to try and hit Jana once more with the pushing action. See if he can get you away from this place.
I'll get your ass.
Oh boy.
What is with this dude?
I'll use my feet and attack him. 14. My God, these rolls.
Oh my
14
god.
misses.
And it's like
Uh,
insane AC too.
Is
You
he
think-
not still within my range? Like, doesn't he have to be affected
Oh,
by
wait.
spirit guard?
We'll do that in a second.
And I have advantage too.
You have advantage. Yeah.
Ooh, there we go. There we go.
Let's go.
You do take 18 damage, Jana.
You do.
I take 18 to me.
Yes.
Little old me. Okay.
Mhm.
18? Like 1 8 18?
18. Yeah, it was a critical hit.
You got
As
this.
the water crashes all around you.
Oh god. I definitely am definitely fallen to my knees. I am gasping for air.
But roll 3d8 for that spirit guardian. So let's just see
Yeah.
if he manages to
Not
save.
quite yet.
And he fails miserably with a natural 1. I don't often do this, but because it's a natural 1, I'm going to consider this as a fumble. You can add 6 to whatever you roll for damage. So 12, 18 points of damage as he leans in right into the brunt of your spirit guardians as he's like swinging his trident, taking increased damage from that. He's seen better days. He's starting to ponder his options here. So much that instead he's going to try and hit Renato with the second attack. Try and push him away.
But does it?
Yeah, it is. What these
Crazy
guys.
modifier. No,
He's
like
all- This is a
crazy.
crit for him, by the way, because he's a bit of a champion, lad.
I
This
think it's
guy.
like a 19.
We could have
on.
learned that when we talked to them.
Yes. Okay, but it roll minimum, so let me just roll another d6. So that's
Yeah,
15, 7 halved for you, Renato. So it could be worse.
7? That's it?
Yes, only 7 because it was 15 total.
He says that. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking, he fails. He's gonna try and at least get you with that bonus action once more. Just no pushing, just
My
normal
God.
attack. That is 12 half to 6.
6.
And he's just gonna bolt it 5.
No, he cannot. He was hit by my attack.
He's not bolting anywhere.
Speed
Hell
is
yeah.
0, baby.
All right. In that case, tell me what you do.
I'm gonna put myself here inconspicuously, show my wounds to my friend, just in
Nice.
case they feel like doing something about it. And then I'm gonna hit the guy.
Go for it.
I think that like he dashes in front of Jaina. Have for feeling, I would say have to protect. And have to get more hits in and more kills in. Let's see if he rolls better.
You are not in the middle.
Yay!
Let's
shouts.
go.
Yeah, I think that like as he runs, you see as he lifts the axe once again, bigger than himself, and sinks it down into the enemy, making not that great of a roll. 6 points of damage. Let's go for a second hit.
All right,
How
okay.
much damage?
It will be 2 plus 8, so 10.
10.
Okay.
All right.
And second hit. No, my
Nope.
God.
Oh,
A miss.
For the first one, he manages to sink it in, and then it's so driven in that he cannot quite get it out to get a second hit clean.
Rough. Does mean it's this guy's turn, and he's still unimpeded, so he's just gonna continue tinkering, meaning that the rune on this crystal just vanishes.
What?
Oh no.
Not the crystal, just the rune.
Whatever. They'll draw it on again. It's fine.
Do
Boom.
we need that?
Okay, and the crystal just flops to the side, like this. He's gonna try. He's now next turn. We'll try and grab it, basically.
It's fine. Don't worry, guys.
Shell.
Okay. All right. So I think Shell's going to see this. She is going to get out of her shapeshift, and return back to herself. And she's still gonna have like a knee kind of on the body of the person beneath her. So she's keeping them pinned, but she's gonna look up at this Moonfist character who just finished getting that crystal, and she's gonna put her hand out and she's gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Eight.
Okay, that fails. Okay, cool. And they're gonna take 2d8 damage. Ooh, that's pretty good. 13, and they're going to be pushed 10 feet away by the spell's effect.
They land right next to the door.
Cool. And she's going to continue just staying right on top of this person.
I'll have to say also, Shell, that 15-foot cube does affect the unruined crystal that plops against the floor there.
No!
And all of this as well just gets thrown into the ground.
Damn. Okay. Well.
Oh boy.
She goes, shit. I didn't mean to do that. My crystal. That's not her turn.
Bringing us to Manier's turn. Is again going to try and release herself from the grapple.
Release me.
Let me go! But that
You
is
got contested, right?
Yeah, now it's my shitty strength, which is, let's see. That's gonna be a -1 this time, so let's see. Oh my god!
19.
That's 19.
Yeah.
Nice.
She is doing her best. She is sweating. Like
You are like,
she looks crazy right now. Her glasses are like this.
oh,
Her hair is like.
he's in the fight.
So she does nothing. And you notice the magical energy blocking the way has been finally dispelled by your colleagues. And you see as Barnabas comes rushing here
Yeah.
and
Smart.
she's gonna whirl a ball of water against the main trident fella. Let's see if he can succeed in that endeavor.
Hell
He
yeah,
does
he can.
succeed. Let's go. That will be 1d10. 8 points of splash damage.
Of splash damage?
Splash damage.
Splash.
The technical term is splash damage there.
Splash damage. Yeah.
Right. This brings us to the other people in the room. Just the dean's turn. 5, 10. I think I'm just gonna dash at this point. Be closer to the fight. Oh, what is happening here? Hey, our school's been invaded. Sister Jana.
I press my hand between the shoulder blades of Renato, and I cast Cure Wounds.
As you heal, you say like, "Witness my murder, God!" As you like feel the divine energy coursing through his body.
Yes, keep that energy. You get 6.
6. Let me take 1 damage. Oop, that's it. I got it. Thank you.
And then for my bonus action, I want to bring forward. Actually, I need some fucking healing too. Never mind. I'm going to do mass healing word once more.
Sure. While you do that, I'm gonna speed us through the turns a little bit while you're calculating damage, because that should be your turn, bringing us to the antagonist's turn. He's going to attempt to run away now because he's not feeling good. Let's see if he succeeds or not. Go with your reaction.
I don't
Actually,
let you.
real quick. I can't do mass healing word. I'm out of this level 3 spell slots. So we're just going to do healing word on.
That's fine.
A D4 plus your spellcasting.
17?
17?
Just hits.
There you go. That should be what is it? Once again.
12.
1 second. Sorry. So it's 4 plus 8. 12. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I'm a dumbass. I am not role playing when I say that Renato's bad at math. That's just me too.
He's looking rough and very annoyed at you, Renato, because he can't leave your combat area. So he's just gonna wail on you with the 3 attacks.
Like lowers his axe and trips him.
Nice.
So he won't run away. 25 does it.
Yeah.
What's like? How many treads though he gets?
3 hits.
Oh,
3 hits.
He had 3 attacks. Okay.
Oh, it's the bonus one as well.
Oh, okay. Do all of those hit? 25, 23,
yeah, 25, 22. 14, 24 plus 30, 36 divided by 2. 19 already half. So this is
okay. 19 half already. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Look, I am trying to leave. Let me go.
I'm looking.
Man. Never die.
Renato is looking very rough. It's not looking good for him, but he won't let go.
Nice. Speaking of which,
he's at it. Yeah, he's gonna hit. He's doing his best, and his best is hitting. My God! Well, I'm doing.
You're having a bad time.
Oh my goodness!
Finally, 18. Good for him. Oh, but yeah, I always forget to tell you it's with advantage because you never fail on the hits. But because he's doing reckless, it's with advantage.
That's true.
Yeah. But you've never failed. Don't worry. So that would be 13 points of damage for the first hit.
Thanks.
And that one doesn't hit. So yeah, that's it.
All right. That is your turn. Bringing us to Dr. Finnegan. He's going to peek his head through here and hurl.
That's
and
it.
hurl.
Hurl, period.
Would it be the first time in this game?
I'm gonna
hurl a very large chromatic orb at the individual here. Let's see if it succeeds.
Ooh.
That definitely succeeds. That is so bad for this roll, but he does take the 16 points of lightning damage. Looking really rough. Moonfist is gonna dive through the open portal, and he's gone. Boom.
Is he gonna take the crystal with him?
Nope.
That was towards the Astral Guardian. That we did promise no one would go into their space.
Yep. Shell.
Well, the trees will
Widow.
get him or something.
Hopefully,
All right.
right?
Shell is going to look to her right. She's going to stay on top of this person, but she wants to help out her friends. She's going to cast Entangle. And she's going to be very specific about where, though, where she casts Entangle. She is going to place it here.
Mhm.
Like that to grab him. And so that is going to be a strength saving throw.
He saves.
Am I in it? Do I have to roll that? Because it sounds like
No,
I-
you're not.
It was angled enough. Yeah, 24, so it does save.
Fuck. Dang it. All right. Well, it is difficult terrain.
It is difficult. That's true.
So that helps.
Cool.
And I'm going to continue holding this person down. That's it.
All right, let's see how she fares now. That is a 5, so I assume it's just not going to work.
I mean, we'll see. It depends. Hey, nice. 13.
Okay, it's not going anywhere. That's fine. Barnabas is going to once more hurl a blob of water. That does hit. Not bad, Barnabas. For 13 points this time. Look at Barnabas.
A whole hydration station. We love it.
And he's smoking again during combat, by the way.
Bernardo does not care.
The
He's
Dean,
not himself anymore.
Yeah.
the Dean's got a 5, 10, 15, 20. And touch this enemy and incanting a spell. Let's see. Saving throw for him. Yeah. That fails. And you see as the Dean with a runic circle around his hand, flashing bright, touches the invader's chest. He just disappears.
No way.
Disappears.
I absolutely turn towards that lizard man and I say, "You stole my kill," and I'm gonna go after it. I'm gonna hit it.
Oh my god.
Very fair, you know?
I have nothing to help stop this. I got nothing.
I'm going to say that this person on the ground, you get her. She doesn't fight anymore.
Yeah.
Unless Renato wants to finish her from bloodlust.
Oh my! I think I'm going after the lizard man.
All right, so the main enemy is gone. I think the other one stops fighting. Renato, you want to go against the Bean, right? I'm going to end the initiative for now, but does anyone try and stop Renato? Or they let him go?
I cast Calm Emotions.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and I say, wait, friendly.
Does that work on you? Do you
I think
accept
how would you feel about this? I'm gonna do a disadvantage on my roll because I think that Renato wants to, but his ancestor doesn't want to. So how does that feel? Like,
Go
what
for
is it?
Yeah,
A wisdom save? What was it?
that is a charisma saving throw.
Oh, that he's great at that.
Fuck.
No.
That is. Oh God, that's a 15. Okay, and that's a 6. So
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
guessing
that works. That works.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I think that you see as like the redness in the skin kind of like dies down
Mhm.
as he starts panting, and when he comes to, he goes, "Oh boy, what happened? Oh, we won."
We
It's
won.
over now.
Okay, we did it. Good job. Good job, everybody. Yeah.
You had a funny look on your face there. I'm gonna be honest. The dean turns to you and says, that was stressful. Don't worry, whatever I send him is not coming back.
Oh, good. I don't even know who you're talking about, but that sounds great. Good job, everybody.
Oh, I always forget that he has the thing with it. And he kind of approaches the three of you. Well, was not expecting this to happen today. Thank you very much for your help. How did negotiations go? Everything okay?
Great. We did it.
Yeah, we did it. No problem.
We can talk details later. I'm sure you did a wonderful job. Thank you very much. For now, we should all go and have a little rest, okay? I'll deal with this one, and points at the one on the floor. You can go and rest.
My eyes linger at the door that the other one escaped through. We might need to revisit that.
I'm afraid that might be related with the crystal that's currently on the floor. I do not fault you, Shell. I do not fault you. I swear. And starts like gathering the crystal and trying to see what they can do to fix it. And with that, I'm going to wrap up the one shot with one successful mission. You convince all the guardians to renew the contract. You save the university from these thieves. Unsure what happened there. Might be related with the crystal that you left behind, Shell. Might not be related with the crystal that you left behind. Who knows? If we had a second session, probably, I assume, we'd investigate what happened there with the portal and see who's really at fault here.
Yes.
I'm glad that we reached a nice conclusion for this little adventure. I would be eager to see what Renato's bloodlust would lead him to do next. Eager to see the relationship brewing between Shell and Sister Jana after this adventure together. And would also like to see next year, when other 3 contestants are chosen, what advice you would give them. But that would be a thing we would tackle if this had continuation. But since it does not, we will leave that to everyone's imaginations. Thank you very much for playing. I hope you liked the adventure. I hope you liked seeing in action. If you have any questions, let us know through the usual channels. Let's all say goodbye together.
So much.
Bye.
Bye.